Let's talk about the wolf crying syndrome. It's for everybody. Whether you are experiencing that people cancel on you all the time, they have no real commitment, they don't follow through, and or if you're the one that has an excuse. So much of this is in the nervous system is the fear of showing up that they may be possibly completely drained. They may not be able to actually physically show up with what they sold that other person. All of this is in the nervous system. But the thing is that if you keep crying wolf, oh, I can't make that deadline. I'm canceling again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Then we start to see you as being the one that's just not going to show up. And then your status in life with that person and people, it will start to go down. And then you wonder why you're not getting anywhere in life. So if you want to play with the bigwigs, the ones that are going to speak their truth, show up at all cost, and make it happen, if you want respect from them, you got to mimic that. And I do know that at times some things will happen. But if you keep crying wolf too much and you have too many excuses of why you didn't hit that deadline, you didn't show up, you can't show up, you won't show up, then when you have a real legit reason, we don't care. I hired this company and him and I were supposed to meet. And out of 6 times, he actually canceled on me 4 times. And a few times at 5:30 in the morning, we were gonna meet at 10. That doesn't fly well in the business world. I'm in the business world. And then when he had a good excuse, I don't care. You have failed so many times, you don't get a break. And so let's talk about this. In the business world, if you're showing up and failing within yourself, law of attraction, life is gonna kick you in the butt because what you're spitting out is not enough, and you're going to have to pay the cost. Show up, mean what you say, follow through. And again, it is changing what is inside of you, changing how you're fueling yourself, because that's a weak person's game. And I know you want to be respected. I know this. But is your actions in the positive or more in the negative? Can you follow through, or is your nervous system taking you out of a good game? Are you convincing yourself not to do something compared to giving it a try? So the nervous system, that fight or flight, fawn or freeze, is the fuel that helps you charge forward, get it done, or come up with an excuse, fall back, because those kind of people, they don't really have a spine. So maybe in my life coach and energy work that I give people a spine, or I figure out where yours is, and we bring it up into the front row, because life is fair. And I really want you to hear this. Life is fair. And if you don't feel that you're getting a good enough rap, that life isn't fair to you, we got to look in the mirror. Why does somebody have an excellent body? Because they put the effort into doing it and they have a really, really good, solid program. Why are people excellent in their careers? Because they have a really, really good program. And it tells me energetically they are on their own side. One guy years back, he wasn't successful at all. His chin was up, he would tell people that he was, but he was in a BMW door dashing in the Bay Area. And I looked at him and he watched his session and he says, "I hated it." It's like, "I hated it. I sound so pathetic." And I'm like, "Dude, you didn't know that?" He's like, "What?" I'm like, "You didn't hear that?" And then he finally leaned back and his whole 10, 20 years, he started to realize common denominator was him. And if he's showing up pathetic, he can't ask for success to mirror his patheticness. His word, not mine. I agreed with him though. So the minute that clicked in, he took responsibility. His backbone started to strengthen. And in 2 weeks, his weekend side business of over 8 years doubled. So this is why I'm so passionate about it. If you're failing in your career, it's the person in the mirror. It's not our society. It's how you're showing up, how you're positioning yourself. It's a you thing. It's we're no longer gonna cry wolf at a drop of a hat because our nervous system can't handle any more. We're gonna learn how to handle more and to handle even more because this is the success. This is the hunger. This is the drive. Are we gonna have good days and bad days? Absolutely. I want you to have 85% good, solid, I'm working for myself moving forward days. And then those other little days can be here and there. But if you are canceling out a good thing, stop asking for good to show up. So take a couple deep breaths. I know I can be intense. I love all this stuff. How you show up will determine your outcome. And as an intuitive reader, I can actually look at you and predict almost to the T what you're going to allow yourself to bring into your own existence. Successful people, they're successful for a reason. Struggling people are struggling for a reason. I take this mastermind weekly call class and I see people showing up and they get so excited when they actually see why they're failing. It's like, "Oh yeah, my parents never gave to me. Yeah, my ex's was narcissist." It's like, oh yeah." But they go back into that lower time frame and I'm like, "Yeah, we all have stories. But what are we going to do today? How are we going to create ourselves today? How are we going to move forward and leave those stories that you have? I know cuz I have them too. Back there and not here and not walking in front of you as you're trying to create a new you. Please subscribe, follow, like. There's a point in time where some of these words that I am sharing with you that you're going to kind of realize it's like, okay, the most beautiful part of this moment is if Diane's right, which I am, I just have to change me. I've worked with couples where I've just worked with the wife and the husband completely changed. And she's like, "Have you been working on him?" "Through you, through your actions. And you've become so much better," whatever word that means to her, "that he's noticing and he's upping his own game." I've worked on parents and their kids just grow. And to me, that's beautiful. So you are so incredibly important and you can expand so much more. It's going to take a little bit extra effort until it becomes a little bit more natural, but it's worth every little bit of trying. I'm Diane Gysin at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls.